Segment 1. Opening flashback, The First Wrath. Setting, coastal islands, 40,000 BC. A small tribe of early humans celebrate a fishing bounty when sudden tremors hit. From the dark, turbulent waters, a colossal creature breaches, a kronosaur, more monstrous and intelligent than a meg. It destroys boats, crushes caves, and leaves a bloody shoreline. A lone shaman etches the beast's form into a stone wall, foreshadowing its return. Segment 2. Return to Mana 1, high-tech underwater research base. Jonas Taylor, scarred and reclusive after the last Meg encounter, returns reluctantly to Mana 1. The facility is now a UN-controlled research nexus. New faces include Arctic geophysicist Dr. Elise Kyra and ambitious oceanographer Dante Ko, both eager to investigate recent seismic shifts under the trench. Jonas is skeptical. He senses something bigger is about to break free. Segment 3. Underwater disturbance. Setting, deep-sea drone control room. A drone submersible loses contact 7 miles down. Its final footage shows a massive silhouette. Not a meg, but something with a longer body, jagged scales, and eyes that reflect light like mirrors. Juming Zhang warns that the thermocline layer is thinning. Things from the lost zone could breach the upper ocean again. Tensions rise. Segment 4. Global marine anomalies. Setting, worldwide coastal regions. Mass whale migrations, shark strandings, and sonar blackouts occur near multiple tectonic zones. In Australia, thousands of dead fish wash up overnight. A satellite picks up a heat signature moving through the Pacific faster than any known life form. Dr. Kyra believes multiple undersea chambers may be connected by a thermal current network, prehistoric highways. Segment 5. Arctic awakening. Set, Arctic Circle mining station. A mining crew drilling into ancient permafrost unknowingly triggers a seismic rupture. From a glacial fissure, the kronosaur bursts forth. Crocodilian jaws, serpentine body, and saber-length teeth. It slaughters everything, destroys the rig, and dives into the deep, escaping sonar detection. Segment 6. The new threat. Setting, UN briefing room. Mana 1 footage from the Arctic rig shows the kronosaur's rampage. Experts are stunned. Unlike the Meg, this beast can swim through narrow crevices, use camouflage, and emits infrasonic pulses to disturb other sea life. Jonas declares, "This thing isn't just big, it's smart." Officials fear it could reach Asia-Pacific population centers in days. Segment 7. Jonas's warning. Setting, topside deck of Mana 1. Jonas gives a grim assessment. "We thought Megs were the top of the food chain. We were wrong." He insists they prepare for a tactical response, not just containment. He also demands access to Hai Long, the captive Meg he helped raise, believing she may be the only thing that can match the kronosaur physically. Segment 8. The Meg returns. Setting, sea pen enclosure. Hai Long, the massive female Meg from the last film, has grown larger and more responsive to human cues. But when she hears the kronosaur's infrasonic pulses, she goes into a berserker state, ramming her reinforced tank. Jonas realizes the Meg recognizes the predator from ancient genetic memory. It's not fear, it's Segment 9, Ocean Clash. Setting, waters near Guam. Military destroyers attempt to engage the kronosaur using torpedoes and underwater mines. The creature avoids them, sinking 2 vessels with precision strikes. It then dives deep, hiding under a civilian cruise ship, using its noise to mask sonar signature. Jonas warns it's planning its movements. This isn't instinct, it's strategy. Segment 10. Deep Sea Expedition. Setting, inside a new 2-stage submersible, Jonas, Juming, Dante, and Kyra descend into the trench using upgraded deep dive tech. Deeper than ever before, they pass through superheated vents into a hidden abyssal canyon, untouched for millions of years. Here they discover an ancient marine graveyard and something moving. Segment, disturbing revelation. Setting, deep trench cave system. The team discovers primitive cave etchings showing enormous creatures and Megs in violent conflict. The kronosaur, larger and revered in the carvings, is shown dominating. Kyra theorizes the Megalodons may have been genetically tuned to balance these monsters. Natural rivals evolved in a prehistoric arms race. Segment, sabotage. Setting, cargo vessel owned by biotech rival Helix Corp. A rogue Helix Corp team launches a covert mission to capture the kronosaur using neuroharpoons. They believe its DNA can create regenerative military-grade biotech. Their greed backfires. The kronosaur rips through their ship and mutates slightly from the injections, gaining new aggression. Segment 13. Countdown to chaos. Setting, South China Sea. The kronosaur now heads for Hong Kong, its path lined with tremors and tidal waves. Thousands are evacuated. Bridges collapse under shockwaves. Coastal nuclear plants go on alert. Jonas plans to intercept the beast using Hailong and a new bait technique involving subsonic attractors. Segment 14. Release the May. Setting: open ocean, just offshore. Hailong is released from captivity, fitted with a tracker and neuro-relay implant. She immediately begins circling the area, sensing the Kronosaur's presence. Jonas, from a nearby control craft, tells her, "Time to earn your crown." The trap is set with floating bait rigs, luring the monster upward. Segment 15. First showdown. Setting: Philippine Trench. The Kronosaur and Hailong meet in a colossal underwater brawl. Hailong is faster, but the Kronosaur's armor deflects her bites. It nearly snaps her jaw, but she escapes into the thermocline. The trap fails. The neurotoxins were ineffective. Jonas realizes brute force won't be enough. They must destroy the environment with the creature. Segment 16. Storm of Monsters. Setting: Pacific waters during a superstorm. The trench breach from earlier has released smaller ancient predators, squid-like parasites, armored eels, and deep-sea reptiles. Amid a storm, fishing fleets and cargo ships are attacked by swarms of them. The world realizes this isn't one monster. It's a biosystem collapse from below. Segment 17. Sacrificial Dive. Setting: Methane cavern beneath East Pacific Ridge. Jonas and Juming retrofit a stealth mini-sub with explosive fuel rods. They plan to lure the Kronosaur into an unstable cavern and cause a full implosion. It's a one-way mission, and Jonas volunteers to go. Juming insists on joining him. They descend together, steeling themselves for the ultimate risk. Segment 18. Final battle. Setting: Underwater chasm, cavern collapse zone. Hailong joins them, bloodied but determined. The Kronosaur emerges, now even more monstrous. As it closes in, the Meg slams into it with full force. Jonas and Juming detonate the explosives, triggering a chain reaction. The Kronosaur is dragged into the collapsing seabed. Hailong narrowly escapes. Segment 19. Aftermath. Coastline. Weeks later, the ocean has calmed. Mana 1 is shut down. International sea zones are closed indefinitely. Jonas, back on land, visits a memorial for the lost. Hailong hasn't been seen since. Kyra hints that other trenches still haven't been explored. We didn't stop it, we delayed it. Segment 20, post-credits tease. Setting: Antarctica. A research drone picks up a sonar ping. Not a Kronosaur, not a Meg. Something else? Something bigger. A massive shadow rises beneath the Antarctic ice shelf. The drone's camera flickers. Fade to black. To be continued. Would you like character arcs added for Jonas, Juming, or the new leads? Or a teaser poster or visual style concept next?